Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo March 11, 2025. Early today, it can be difficult to read those close to you. Pride can keep you from sharing problems with a friend. Consider ways to release some of the pressure without compromising your values, as you may be dealing with frustrations. There can be some tension with someone who seems to be seeing a matter too logically or, in your mind, narrowly, but the lines of communication are open, and you appreciate that. Especially as the day advances, you can feel quite free to enjoy yourself. Spirits run high for home-related activities, or you may want to resolve a personal problem. It's a good idea to channel all of the extra energy you're feeling into something constructive. You might focus on handling unresolved matters that help you feel more secure. For example, one of the most karmic periods of 2025 is upon you. This is because sweet Venus, the planet of pleasure, is orbiting in your zodiac sign and will be emphasizing your traits now. While this will still put you in the mood for love, laughter, and fertility, you won't be seeing these themes clearly. You may feel disconnected from reality or ultimately lost in an internal art fog. If exes or old flings return, it's an ideal time to find closure and release the baggage. If you still want to reunite, see if you've both grown. What will drive you to be successful? Reflect on what motivates you to get up and work hard when the Sun in Pisces trines Mars in Cancer. The watery energy may tug on your heartstrings. Memories from old jobs and even from childhood could reinforce your professional ambitions. You may feel called to pursue a vocation based on something that you set out to do a long time ago. It can be helpful to reconnect with these memories if you need to remind yourself why you work as hard as you do. You are always happy to drop the old and start anew, but sometimes it's worth it just to stick to the routine. Do you have a health routine? This is an important discipline for you to adhere to, because of your natural tendency to dream about the future and forget about the present. In the present, you must pay attention to the adequate administering of healthy food and plenty of water. Unless you still live with your mom, your health is up to you. You're sure to find yourself focusing on finances on this day. Everything from your career and the aching of money, to your goals and the spending of it become far more prominent with this essence. This makes for an excellent time for you to review your current situation and to consider making whatever changes you feel are necessary. If this area of your life involves another person, like a spouse, be sure to talk things over with them. Setting joint goals will see greater success. In the closing weeks of your old solar, there is always going to be a call to slow down and make time to hear yourself think. But even the planets already in Aries have the brakes on. Whether it is Venus, in her early days in retrograde motion in Aries, or Mercury, who just 5 days after returning has the brakes on heading into a retrograde turn next week, they are dragging their heels. Both will still be here when the Sun returns, and with major new beginnings later in the month, are determined not to miss the historic times ahead. When the Moon leaves your communication sector today, it not only leaves behind Jupiter, who is in a lot stronger position than during its last monthly visit, but with Mercury, the planet of communication, now in Aries. This leaves you with double the communication support and just this time last week, while at the same time leaving you better able to wear your heart on your sleeve. Our eyes in the sky. Some days, motivation flows effortlessly, like a river moving in perfect harmony with the current. Other days, hesitation settles in, making even the simplest decisions feel like a challenge. As the Sun in Pisces forms a powerful trine with Mars in Cancer, you may find yourself standing at a crossroads, feeling an internal pull toward action but uncertain whether to take that next step. The energy of the day is fluid, and how you respond will depend on your emotions and intuition. Your inner voice is a powerful guide, urging you to trust the signals it sends. If something doesn't feel quite right, honor that instinct. A pause is not always a setback. Sometimes, it's a necessary moment of reflection before the right path reveals itself. But if inspiration strikes and everything seems to align, This could be the perfect time to move forward boldly towards something you've been contemplating. Think back to a moment when you hesitated but later realized you were right to wait. Or perhaps you took a leap, and it turned out to be exactly what you needed. The key today is to listen to yourself and respect the rhythm that feels most natural. Beyond personal choices, a strong sense of teamwork and cooperation fills the air. You may find yourself naturally stepping into a leadership role, guiding those around you with patience, understanding, and a deep sense of empathy. Your ability to put others' needs first does not go unnoticed, and those in your circle recognize and appreciate the support you offer. Whether in friendships, family relationships, or professional settings, your presence is a stabilizing force. Even in moments where challenges arise, your ability to bring people together and create harmony makes a difference. If unresolved conflicts have been lingering within your family or close relationships, this is an ideal time to initiate healing conversations. Even the smallest effort to extend kindness, listen with an open heart, or offer words of encouragement can create a ripple effect of positive change. Have you ever mended a misunderstanding just by choosing patience and compassion? Your energy today has the power to do just that. In return, the warmth and reassurance of meaningful connections can provide a sense of stability and emotional nourishment. Your ability to remain composed and navigate complex situations with sensitivity is one of your greatest assets today. Others admire the way you stay grounded even when emotions run high, and this steadiness makes you a source of guidance for those around you. Whether in professional or personal matters, your confidence and practicality allow you to handle challenges with grace. This same approach should extend to financial matters. You may come across tempting offers or seemingly lucrative opportunities, but patience is key. If something appears too good to be true, take a moment to step back and assess all the details before making a commitment. There could be unforeseen complications, missing information, or hidden factors that become apparent later. Trust that careful consideration now will lead to better outcomes in the long run. Have you ever rushed into something only to later wish you had taken more time? Allow today to be a reminder that true success often comes from well-thought-out decisions rather than impulsive reactions. Physically, you are in a strong and balanced state, and that positive energy flows through you, encouraging movement and action. If you've been wanting to increase your activity levels, challenge yourself, or explore new ways to stay fit, this is the perfect time to do so. Whether it's endurance training, strength building, or an outdoor adventure like hiking or swimming, your body is ready to embrace movement. Physical activity doesn't have to be strenuous to be beneficial. Even small efforts, like a morning stretch, a short walk in fresh air, or a few moments of mindful breathing, can have a profound impact on your energy levels and overall well-being. Your body thrives when you nurture it, so take this as an opportunity to reconnect with what makes you feel strong and vibrant. With so much positive momentum surrounding you, today is an invitation to make meaningful progress, whether in relationships, personal goals, or self-care. Every step you take, no matter how small, contributes to the bigger picture of your journey. What is one action you can take today to align with your highest potential? How can you bring more balance, purpose, and joy into your life? Take a moment to reflect on these questions as you move forward, and trust that the universe is guiding you exactly where you need to be.